Peace, this is Awich, Awich, and I'm from Japan. And welcome to my mind massage. I'm going to take you on a sound journey using some of my favorite things. These are my crystals and the sage leaves. I'm traveling right now from Japan, now in LA, and I have a lot of crystals back home. And sometimes I take a couple of the crystals that I feel like I'm taking with me. And these are the ones that I brought today. Amethyst. And this one. Rose quartz. And this is terahertz.
Terahertz?
It's terahertz, I think. But in Japanese, we call it terahertz. This is like, it's vibrating. All the crystals are very small vibrating at its own rate. And it's supposed to give you like energy and certain types of emotions and feelings. And also I like just to look at the colors and to see them in my purse. When I forget that I have it, it makes me happy. Like, oh, you're here. Alright. And this one I bought in my trip here. This is black kyanite. Coated with titanium. And I love this blue color. Like rainbow blue color. So I picked it up. And another one that I like is the sage. It smells so good. I also like looking at the fire. Because human beings are the only animals that can play with the fire. And because of the fact that we can play with fire, we are able to accomplish so many things that is larger than our physical design. That makes us one of the most powerful beings on earth. And also, without tools like this, I'm reminded that we are not that strong. So, as a reminder, I like to look at fire and smoke. I'm from this small island called Okinawa, and it's part of Japan, but it used to be a kingdom. Japan came to Okinawa one day and took over. We became part of Japan. But after the World War II, Okinawa was given to America. So my father and my mom's era, when they were growing up in Okinawa, it was America. We had to have passports to go to mainland Japan, and we have different currency than Japan. So the culture is all mixed in that small island of Okinawa. And we still have a lot of American people there because of the military bases. And that's where I grew up. Okinawan people love to drink and dance and have fun. Very festive people. That's where I'm from. The first encounter of hip-hop music was when I encountered Tupac and his music. The first album I had listened to was All Eyes on Me album. I was just so captivated by it. I went through all his lyrics and all his interviews and all his movies, all of his speeches at like community centers and things like that. And my motivation to learn English was to try to understand what he is saying and what he is trying to communicate to the world. So that was my motivation to learn English. Even like all the way there in Okinawa, small island of Okinawa, Tupac reached the youth. So my inspiration comes from his showing his strength and also vulnerability, also his love for the community. And I want to do the same thing for the youth in Okinawa, in Japan, and all over Asia to inspire them. When I first encountered rap music, I was already calling myself a rapper. I was 14. I was walking around. Not a lot of people knew back then what a rapper is. But I decided that I was going to be a rapper when I was 14 when I first heard rap music. And I was just walking around telling everybody that. And one people led to the other people. And I was like knocking on the door of like a record shop. And they took care of me for like recording songs and helped me book events, like day events, because I was so little and things like that. So when I heard it, I already decided that I wanted to do this. Oh, my name, I decided to call myself Awich. I carry my cherries in this case. I'm wearing almost all my cherries that I brought. So I'm gonna take it off and give you the sound of it. I like to wear a lot of rings, and I like yellow goals. This bracelet, I just bought it in LA. It's Alex Moss. This pretty bracelet. It's so pretty. I like golds and diamonds. I like yellow golds and diamonds. Last but not least, this one. It's one of my favorite chains. It's my name in kanji, which is Chinese character that is used in Japanese language. It's weird. Chinese character that is used in Japanese language. But Chinese character is used in a lot of Asian languages. If you didn't know, now you know. First Coachella performance, it was awesome. It was with the 88 Rising Future stage and with a lot of artists from Japan and Korea and China all together in one stage, and some of us collaborated, and it was just the feeling of unity, like everybody's coming together, and the people who were there gave us so much love, and it was just so beautiful. It was a beautiful moment. If my life had a soundtrack, what would be the first track? I have this song called Queendom, and in that song I talk about the story of me being born in Okinawa to going to America, and I was married, I had my daughter, when my daughter was 3 years old. He was murdered. And I went into depression. But I promised my daughter that I'll get back on my feet. And I promised my daughter that I would show her what happiness is and that I'll be the best at whatever I do. I'll show her how to live. And now I'm doing that. And in the song of Queendom, I talk about this whole process, my whole journey of me, where I'm coming from, and my affirmation of where I'm going and what I'm gonna do with my life. So definitely that song to start. The chips. I don't really like to eat candies. Like I don't really like sweet, like sugary stuff. But my go-to snack is the chips. I just like crunchy things. I like crunch things. We do it the civilized way. I like chips from Asian countries because they got some weird flavors. This one is roasted garlic and oyster flavors. And it's good. Very garlicky. I don't think you can kiss anybody after you eat this. Okay. I'm not kissing nobody. It's so good. Being a mom is actually the best thing that happened to me. It taught me how to love without fear. I think before my daughter, to love somebody was like a game. You don't know how much love you wanna give to somebody if you don't know if it's gonna be returned to you. So it's always like this give and take. But when my daughter came out of me, I realized this girl, this being loves me with no fear. She need me to be here, and she will love me forever. That's when I learned to give love without fearing if I'm gonna get it back. I can't lie. When I did have her, when I was 20 years old, when I conceived her, at that time, it was 15 years ago. At that time, I felt like my career was over. I didn't feel like I could continue with my motherhood and career at the same time. When I think back, yes, I could. I think I could do it. It was just me thinking that I can't do it. If I put my mind to it, I probably could. And I did. Got back on my feet, and now I'm on top of my game. And I got the best daughter in the world. She's smart and like a leader and such a outgoing soul and like helping soul, and it's possible. And it affects each other. Like it gives great energy to each other working in the motherhood. So I think that was a myth. If a woman became a mom, she can't work anymore. And everybody know that now, but back then I didn't know. The myth is busted. No. All these big moments are, of course, are like milestones. Me doing like tours, me doing arenas and bigger arena of like tens of thousands of people, solo shows, and making it to big festivals like Coachella. Is, of course, it's fulfilling moments, and I just love my team and my fans for supporting me. But it's just little things like my fans coming up to me crying and telling me how one of their loved ones passed away, but my music helped them go through it, and how one of my interviews gave them realization of what they really want to do in their lives, and they decided to do it, and they are happy that they did it. So things like that is what really we are all doing the music for, to help somebody find the meaning of their lives or their times on this planet. That's the most fulfilling moment. I was just so thirsty. Don't worry, I'm not gonna pour it on the mic. Can you hear the bubbles? It feels so good on my throat. Okay. On my perfect day off, I'm in my home island, Okinawa. We'll go to the jungle, and we'll find a waterfall, and we'll just be naked and swim and jump off the rocks into the waterfall, because I like jumping off the rock and I like diving into the water and just chill and look at the bugs and how they live their lives, and go up in the jungle a little bit further, looking rocks and crazy looking butterflies and things like that. If I had to have another career for a day, I would be a writer for books, novels. I'll write novels. As a matter of fact, I'm writing a novel about this girl that's from Okinawa. It's science fiction and mystery about the computers and the devices and the spirits intersecting in the island of Okinawa. My best self-love advice is understand yourself. Everybody speak about love yourself, love yourself, love yourself, love yourself. You can't love nothing you don't understand. Because I feel like the love is the highest form of understanding. Know yourself, talk to yourself, and understand yourself. And that's how you love yourself. So the tools could be like writing diaries and talking to your families and things like that. But if you don't like speak your mind or how you're feeling, your emotions, most of the cases, you don't really understand yourself and you don't really know what you want. And you can't give you what you want if you don't know what you want. So, I mean, this is me telling myself. I'm trying to get in the habit of like understanding myself. Writing all the time, diaries and journals. And fortunately, this is my work, to understand myself and human being and what love is and what life is, and put it into work. It's my work, so I'm happy. I'm blessed to be in this position. But I recommend everybody to write diaries I'm known to have gold nails all the time because I'm an alchemist. I love the science of alchemy. But the trick is, if you want gold, you become the gold. If you want changes in your surroundings, you become the change. If you want somebody to grow, you grow. So I wear gold as a reminder of that. Thank you so much for coming to my mind massage. This is Awich, and I'm signing out. Peace.
Beautiful. That was great. That was amazing. That's okay.